0, 1. Let's get started.
Well, today we're going to take a little walk on my beach. I call it my beach because, as you'll see, there's really not that many people on it. Well, actually, let's see what time it is. All right, well, it's 3:30. Yeah, there's more people here than usual, but not that many. Usually when I come up here, like 9 in the morning, 10 in the morning, there's hardly anybody here, maybe one or two people. And at night, same thing. You know, I've been here at 11 o'clock at night. I'm the only one on the beach, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it's very nice. It's very nice here. Excuse this little fuzzy thing here on my hat. That's the wireless mic, trying to keep out some of the unwanted noise that happens with the wind from the water and everything. So today, I wanted to talk about one of the most important aspects of living your best life, and that is on your journey to meet your goals, to make it your best life. You have to deal with something that's really going to affect you if you let it. And that is fears and doubts. Fears and doubts coming right from your own brain. You would think that would be working with you instead of against you, but you have to understand that fear is the greatest emotion that we have. It's greater than love. It's greater than, I mean, they're close, but fear is greater than love. I know that personally. It's greater than greed, and it will freeze your brain. It will absolutely paralyze you if you let it. If you don't understand how to manage your fears and your doubts. So in psychology, in human psychology, and the reason why it's so powerful, it's supposed to be a defense mechanism. When you have something that you fear, which is usually fear begins where knowledge ends. So when you don't interpret something that you're seeing that you perhaps are afraid of, or it's scaring you, it will freeze you, and it will make you hesitant to move forward. In the case of you wanting to, let's say, start a business, you're going to hear all sorts of noise from your head that's going to dissuade you. It's going to say, you know, well, this is not going to work. Others have tried it, and what makes you think you could do it? You've never done it before. And I know I've heard that very same thing when I was starting out in my career, and I decided at one point that I wanted to. I was a real estate broker at the time. I decided that I wanted to build houses, renovate houses. They call it today flip houses. Back when I was doing it in the beginning, it wasn't called that. But at any rate, I told my family and friends what I wanted to do, and they tried to dissuade me. They said, well, and I don't mind a little input. Input is good. I mean, input from somebody is good. You know, they could say, hey, EJ, you never built a home before. So how are you going to do this? And I would tell them, and I did tell them. What I told them was that, look, no, I haven't built a home yet, but I've represented clients who are builders, and I have watched them build the homes. I have talked to them. I have learned the process, and I've sold their homes that they built. So although I haven't built one yet, I believe, very important word, I believe that I can, based upon the knowledge that I've gained. And it's just a matter of doing it, of actually making it happen. So even though family and friends and good they were good intention, told me I shouldn't do it, I can't do it, I'm going to fail, or I could fail, then what? I did it. So I built my first house. There's a noisy little bird. I built my first house, and I successfully sold it and made a profit. And then I built another one, and I renovated houses, and then I built buildings that are still standing today. I saw them not too long ago, actually. Multi-tenanted buildings, a shopping center, small strip shopping center, and a multi-tenanted warehouse flex space, they call it. And it was all done because I believed in myself, and I had the desire and the drive. And I wasn't going to take no for an answer. I wasn't going to listen to my fears and doubts. And along the way, even though I was involved in it, there was times when you run into problems and you go, "Oh my God, what do I do? I didn't count on this, you know? So now what do I do?" And some of the problems were pretty big, you know? I remember when I'm putting the steel up in a building, I think it was the warehouse building. One of my men that was working for me sent me pictures after they attached the steel, which I wasn't there at that particular time, and the steel was all bowed. Well, this is a big deal, folks. You don't want to have your steel bowed. So I had to freeze the job where it was. I said, "Nope, don't do anything else." I had to pay a structural engineer $1,000 at the time to come and review the steel structure to see whether or not what we were doing wrong and things like that. Long story short, he went down there and he guided us through certain changing the tension on the steel. Or maybe we had to drill a couple of more holes somewhere. I forgot exactly what. But we worked it out by the end of the day, and it did take a whole day to do it. And by the end of the day, it was all fixed. Onward with the job. But the point I'm trying to make is that fears and doubts will constantly enter your mind as you go along. Not so much the second or third time you do it, but first time. Especially. Let me give you a little example of fear. As a stock trader, which I am, you can have a portfolio of stocks, top names, Microsoft, Meta, Apple, Royal Caribbean Cruises, all good stock. When you have a downturn in the market has a high velocity, and you see yourself losing $50,000 in a day, That's going to rattle you. Believe me, it's going to rattle you. And that fear, even though when you think about it, or at least when you look at it later, especially after it recovered, looks like we're going to have a downpour over here. Maybe I didn't pick a good day for the beach. Maybe I better start back. By the way, so a point of interest. Over there's a naval ship, and over there they load on various types of ammunition, including nuclear warheads for our submarines. Again, this is all over near, overlooking New York City. Yeah, so I could feel a few drops already. So anyway, as a stock trader, and this happened to me just, pretty recently, you can become, your fear, even though you know you have good stock, and chances are that these stocks are going to bounce back. When you lose $50,000 in a day, or 2 days, your fear, even though you know better, can make you turn around and sell those stocks just to stop the pain, just to stop the losses. Because in your mind, you're thinking, well, if I just lost $50,000 and there's 3 more hours or 4 more hours of the market being open, and it's been all down, I could lose another $50,000 or $25,000. So how do I take that fear away? Well, many times people will sell. They'll just sell their stock, even though it's good stock, and get on the sideline. So that's how powerful fear is, my friends. And it will work on you in every single aspect of your life, including your personal relationships. And cause unbelievable damage. So what you need to do is learn how to control your fear, to recognize what truly is something for you to be feared about. As I said in a intro video, if you've watched it, intro to this channel, was that a wall of fire is coming at you. Well, for sure, that's probably legitimate fear. But if you just see smoke in the distance, it's likely not going to result in a wall of fire, and you're probably going to be okay. So no need to run and hide and move. So as you go along with your game plan that you've set up, if you watch the Creating a Roadmap to Success video, if you haven't, please do. And as you do that, you're going to come into various things that you're going to cause doubt within yourself and fears. And what I would just say is that you have to ignore this, depending upon what it is, of course. What you got to do is you got to research. But research, what is the likelihood of whatever your fear is of actually really happening? Here's the problem, and you can do this in ChatGPT. ChatGPT and all these AI agents that they have out there now. I don't know how many jobs they're going to take away in the future, but probably a lot. But right now, use them as a tool. It's a phenomenal tool. And if you use it correctly, it will help your business. It will help your life tremendously, because you can get information on the spot that would take you hours and hours of research to get in the past. So I suggest you do that, and it will guide you through whatever issue you have. Just ask it. Just say, hey, this is the issue I'm having. If you're starting a YouTube channel, I can't get any views. I have a new channel now, and I'm struggling to get views because it's new to me. So I'm learning, and I'm asking for direction and help. Uh, this is my third video. Don't really have don't really have any views to speak of. Not a lot, and they do say it takes about a week or so for the YouTube algorithm to figure out where to put you. So I'm hoping that's the case. But I'm not being dissuaded. All right, I made a commitment to do this, and I'm going to do it for as long as I can until I decide that it's not going to give me the result that I wanted. And if that's the case, then I'll try something different. Well, either a new channel format or something else. I don't think I'm just going to give up on creating the YouTube channel to help people make the best of their life. Whether you're in retirement, whether you're starting out, because I have lived life, it will help you a lot because I've gone through all the things you're going to go through. I've created businesses. I forget how many. At least 6, 7 businesses. Most successful, a couple didn't. You know, success is just on the other side of failure. That's really what it is, folks. So when I failed, I took the experience that I learned from my failure. And nobody wants to fail, believe me, it hurts. It's like a gut punch. But it's kind of like what Sylvester Stallone said in Rocky Balboa, and that is, life will beat you down if you let it. It's not how hard you punch, it's how hard you can get hit and get up and keep on moving forward. And there was never a truer statement. That's why I love Sly so much. There was never a truer statement than that somebody should take away from that movie, that life is going to hit you hard. You don't know when, you don't know how, but it's going to. It's what your determination is. It's what your belief is that keeps you being able to get up, absorb that punch, get up, and move on forward. Because if somebody beats you with your mind, game over. If you believe you're going to fail, you're going to fail. It sounds simplistic, but it's the truth. That's what I've learned over my life, is that everything starts up here. Everything's a mindset. And the mindset is what sets the pace and the outcome of what you think. If you think good thoughts and positive thoughts and eliminate your negative thoughts, you're going to find yourself having a lot more calmness, a lot more success. And that includes not only business relationships, but also personal relationships. When you can get rid of your negative feelings, a lot of people have natural depressions, not uncommon. We live in a very stressful world. Bad things happen to good people during the course of their life, especially for the older people now. You've gone through a lot of life. Bad things have happened to you. Bad things have happened to me. The idea is, if you let that bad thing dictate your future will still have the same, will suffer from the very same bad things that happened to you that you were trying to get away from, if you let them into your current life. especially if your current life is going great. Whatever, something happens and you're reminded of one of your bad things that happened to you. And if you take that into your current life, the life you're trying to make your best life, you're going to destroy the very thing you're trying to create. I think that's very important, folks. Whether it's a personal relationship, a business relationship, uh, having partners in a business, which can be very beneficial. You know, if you had bad partner experience in the past, it doesn't mean you're going to have another one. It just means that the partner you had a problem with, you weren't compatible, uh, or he did something bad to you. I mean, look, I had a partner that in the real estate business, he one day decided that he wanted to keep all the money for himself. He wanted to open his own, shop up. Did he come to me like a gentleman and tell me, "Hey, I'd like to buy you out" or whatever? No, no. He behind my back went and rented another space, and little by little fixed that up, wondering where he was going every day at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And little by little, he was indoctrinating and grabbing my employees, my salespeople. And one day, I went on vacation for a couple of weeks or a week, I don't remember. But when I came back, the office was absolutely vacant. Not a stick of furniture, nothing. And I must say, he did vacuum. He did vacuum. So, I mean, I guess that was a nice thing, right? Uh, it wasn't all bad. But the fact is that that was a nasty thing, and it left me without income. It left me without anything. He even stole the computer, my computer, which I eventually did get back from him. But the point is, I was out of business for a couple of months. Now, in the future, if I resisted going into a partnership because of my bad memory about that's what happened, thinking that, okay, that could happen again or whatever, I wouldn't have gone into some of the other partnerships that I went into that actually turned out to be good partnerships. So that's the point I'm making, people. Don't look back to your past experiences as an absolute negative. Be mindful of them, of course. You know, if you see a pattern developing in your new partnership that you don't like, that, it's reminding you of what the other guy did, number one, talk to your partner. Maybe he doesn't realize that he's doing what he's doing, and you say, "Hey, I can't. That's not the way I want to operate." And maybe you can work it out. But don't kill the partnership without at least trying. But that's what negative thought does. So I hope that. Oh boy, hear that? I hope that this video gives you a little idea that you must remove the negatives from your mind. You must remove the fears and doubts, and start every day with positive thought. Look at your roadmap. Where do you want to go today? Because every day is a few miles on the map to your ultimate destination. And that's what you have to keep doing. You have to keep moving towards your ultimate destination. And that's what Rocky Balboa said to his son. You got to get up and keep on moving forward. So with that, I'm going to ask you to, hey, please subscribe. Please like the video. It really helps me to get more viewers, helps YouTube algorithm figure out who's liking what, and you'll be able to, if there's a bell there to ring, then ring the bell so you get the video as soon as it comes out. I'd really appreciate that. And we're going to see you next time on Make It Your Best Life.
0,
Take care.
1. Let's get started.